All right.
All
So it's
right.
going to be Huns and Italians. What do you think?
We actually got to see a matchup of this yesterday with ECL. Um, to fall back on that a little bit, part of what you see with the matchup is depending on how late game this goes, it's real hard to take Huns over Italians because their bonuses are really anti-cavalry once they get their unique unit out. Early game though, Huns are going to have an advantage. So depending on how he pushes this, if he uses if he does effective hunting, and Patriot's got some super effective scouting right now. Already scouted a deer patch, plenty of sheep, boar. Just found his 2 boar. He takes advantage of all of that. He'll have a great mini food boom here. And he'll use that to keep going.
So initially, I want to say I think a better map for the Italians player here, or for the Huns player here for orange. He's got great wood lines. He can really. There's this big patch of woods here on the left that kind of blocks off half the map. So if he, puts a house between the cliff and stuff, he could kind of close off half the map. So I'd say map control kind of favors the Italians at first.
Okay. Wait, you say map control favors the Italians? Do you mean the Huns?
I think, or the Huns. Yeah. I'm sorry, the Huns.
Don't worry about it. I realized I messed it up. Who was which civ once I was talking about pushing there. Okay, so he hasn't seen that deer patch. Where's his scout right now? His scout is all over the place. I think he's probably having a little bit of trouble scouting because of those wood lines.
Yeah,
that's
there's some weird generation
throw him
here.
off.
Gonna be some weird pathing and some weird looks like some weird map generation.
Right, but as he comes back, it looks like he's gonna hit those 2 sheep. He'll probably see that deer patch unless that scout moves right now. He's gonna see 1 deer.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now so he saw 5. He sees there's a big deer patch up there. So hopefully he'll move after that. I don't see the player in orange, Arath, making any moves towards the water at the moment. Bringing in a boar, bringing his first boar. Taking a look at
Gray.
Yeah.
Gray has his deer patch right here against the edge of the map, which I saw him luring one in earlier, and he's got a nice path there to lure in. He'll be able to pull all those in really early on if he wants.
Right. It looks
with no threat of a drush or anything coming in.
Looks like Patriot sending his first villager. I was taking a look at his TC where he had his villager headed, and he's heading out towards the water, just dropping a house as he gets there. But it looks like he'll be a first to the dock as he's scouting the water line right now, just making sure it stays safe. Do you see that wolf on the way there? Oh, he wasn't paying attention. Looks like it's gonna come together just in time. Maybe he'll see this wolf and he'll make sure his unloomed villager doesn't die here. If he's paying attention to it. Okay, there we go. The scout's coming back. Villager's gonna be okay.
Yeah, he'll survive there. And what do you think about this dock? If he hits this right up here. Oh, no, he's walking away from it. There's 2 fish right over here. If he had dropped a dock 1 little peninsula over, he would have gotten those 2 fish.
Oh wow, that would have been really nice for that. Just the efficiency of it. He'll see this one to his left. Actually, he doesn't see it just yet, but he probably will once the dock goes up.
That'll be nice.
Yeah. So at first it'll be great. It'll be fine. Yeah, that efficiency is gonna matter. But if he's gonna be the only one on water, period, he's gonna be so far ahead to begin with.
You got the next board coming in here from Gray.
That's nice. Is that 1, 2? Yes.
No problem.
He's seen that 3rd boar in the back, or he scouted it, but now he probably can't see that. It's out of Scorpio. Hey,
welcome.
Nice. And Streak, let me know about what I can do PC wise with you, man.
Good to see you, Scorpius.
Oh, what is he not actually new? Is he from Ustream? Just joking around?
Yeah.
Okay, but new to here.
First time tuning into a tournament, I think.
Oh, did you drop something on your social to say you'd be over here?
Yeah.
Oh, these deer glitched. So orange is now, it looks like he's gonna be going after these deer. Probably will drop a mill once he has the wood for it, which he does have the wood.
They're running all the way around this tree line.
Yeah, you see that? But you see how they keep? Do you see how they stand up for a second and don't do anything? That's because they glitched all the way around and they must have walked at some point. Do you see this one making way too long of a run?
Yeah.
It's because they glitched. Yeah. Man.
Good mill placement from Gray here on the back of the map.
Oh, is he going after those deer? Nice.
Yeah.
He's gonna be great on food. I gotta assume we got about 296 food to. Wait, Arath's gonna be clicking up already. He's fine.
Yeah, he's at 500.
Oh, and he just took out Patriot's scout.
Ooh,
nice.
Oh, he's got some idols here. He's got some idols.
Yeah, he just put them all on his TC so that he'd be able to click up. But
Yeah, he forced.
wait, then he unclicked. Now he's clicking again. That was weird. Anyway, that resolution, yeah. Cast it in 2K. Actually, it kind of looks like 4K when I look at the cast. Huh. Let's check that out. Well, it should just be 2K. Let me check. Let me make sure I'm not. Yeah, it's 2560 by 1440p.
So
yeah,
I
it's
gotta
nice for
say,
casting. See a lot more.
These 30 seconds difference here from Arath. If he drops if he tries to go scouts and he drops a stable and tries to put one out, I mean, he's going to have a nice advantage of producing military faster. He's going to have a nice little, I don't know, 30-second bonus if that's what he's going for.
Well, if you notice how many villagers are going forward, and he's already got a barracks with militia queued
with
up,
3 militia in it,
and he's on gold. So this looks to me like he's going to be going man at arms into towers.
Ooh,
usually pretty effective. Ooh, especially because
and his stone is in a good spot if he wants to take stone.
And with that, he took out Patriot's scout. Patriot's not gonna have a chance seeing this coming. But Rat's gonna have to micro this, otherwise he's gonna lose his scout too. Oh man, just taken out by those villagers. A little unlucky. But do we see man at arms? Yeah, we see man at arms coming in for Wrath. I say he's a little early with these militia. I'd hold back another few seconds to make sure they don't get taken out too easily here. Yeah, I wouldn't engage yet. They're gonna take some early damage, and that man at arms upgrade isn't gonna be as effective. Shame, but it is stalling that barracks. So stalling that barracks is a big deal right now.
Yeah, that was a good move. Now he's got the man at arms upgrade. I still don't agree with fighting here. There's too many. I think there's too many vills still.
Right.
But he's causing some good idle time.
So much idle time. So if you notice, Arath has kind of split his villagers all over the place. It's more like he's using his villagers to scout right now. And dropping an archery range in the back of Patriot's base.
That's ballsy.
Weird.
What in the world? I mean, and he can see this. Patriot can see this 100%.
Yeah. And
why is he not reacted yet?
I would at least be trying to batter down with villagers. Maybe he's too concerned about what's going on up front.
Yeah, Scorpios, those deer are gonna just
they're
shot.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen.
That's not what you want to see anytime.
But okay, so that archery range is going up, and then so's this tower on the gold's gonna go up too.
He can quick wall that if he wants.
Yeah,
he'd be great trying to.
Oh, is he coming to batter down? Come on, Arath, don't let this happen. No, come on, wait.
Ooh, the archer. Is he gonna do it? It's 600 HP. It's messy.
Yeah, I think it's definitely about to get super. Yeah, there we go. I don't understand. Arath's now walling them out, but like he chose the wrong time to do it. This is weird. Yeah, definitely gonna be a messy game. But if that tower goes up, Patriot's gonna be off gold, like completely. There's no gold nearby at all. Oh, and he was trying to put a tower on Patriot's wood line, but Patriot got a tower up first and killed the villager while that watchtower was at 89% over on the right.
Ouch. That is a good tower for Patriot though. That was much needed. Oh, he might get this up.
Yeah. 80%.
Needs more archers.
Yeah, definitely. He's got more, but the way he keeps going in.
Tower to go up.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely want to see this go up. But that villager's so weak.
No!
Live! He's got to run. He's got to micro to keep these villagers. Dude, that villager. No. Neither. We got one tower at 96%, one tower at 89%.
Doubt.
If I'm Arath, I think I keep going. I got to get those up. They got to be. They got to get. That's just too close to not get those towers up and cause the annoyance that they can with them.
Are you checking out this rear patch? I know we keep bringing it up, but look at these vills.
Oh yeah, they're just walking all the way around. It's horrendous.
Oh my god! Wow.
But I think so much of his focus was just forward. He's still on so much. He still is on so much stone though. He's got to be thinking, I'm going to go up to Castle Age and drop a castle. Otherwise, he's got to go put more towers up if that's not his plan.
Now, where's all of his food production?
He doesn't have any. He's got a dock out, but those three fishing ships are on a shorefish by accident.
Oh,
what's up, Tim Tum?
Look at that. He can produce one vill, and that's it.
Yeah. He's got to get on farms or something, but he doesn't have the wood for it. He's got the wood for one farm. Does he have? Yeah, he does have a mill. It's forward. That's right.
Goodness gracious. Now he's starting to wall up a little bit here with the buildings. These scrims can do some damage. He's got nothing to counter them.
Drop your game in. Should drop your in-game res a bit. Why? Why, Dave? Dude, 2K is the best. It doesn't look like 2K though for some reason right now.
I like that. I like how far out it is.
Something doesn't look right. I don't think it is actually doing 2K right now. I'd like to check my my actual screen resolution. Something doesn't. I don't think that looks quite right on stream.
So this Vil over here on the right of Arath is getting. So those scrims that Patriot sent out found him.
Okay.
I'm starting to quick wall up. I would be worried too. I think I would be worried too here as Arath. He's dropping a tower. It looks like he's dropping a defensive tower at home on his gold here.
That palisade gate's... Oh, is that villager gonna get there in time? Okay.
Yeah, he did. And
but it's only at 15 health. It's probably gonna come down. Definitely gonna come down. And these skirmishers and archers are gonna be able to walk right in. And there's not gonna be too much that Arath has to say about it. Because he's got no food production. He's got these 5 fishing ships that are on shorefish.
Yeah.
So he's trying to gate up here. That's gonna work. It's gonna push units around, but he still has a gap there. But I think Patriot's gonna be. He doesn't want to get stuck in there. He doesn't want to deal with that tower.
We're now it's now 2-0. It's 12 kills, 6 deaths for Patriot, and 6 kills, 12 deaths for Wrath.
Imagine how different it was if these 2 towers would have went up.
Oh, it would have been a totally different ballgame.
There'd be no archers out. That wood would be. Patriot would be struggling for wood. Period. If that was the case.
Oof. Yeah, get under there.
So now we've got this ugly gate walling going on all over the place.
That defense tower would be better on the hill. For the range advantage, this game will be great if Orange doesn't get some res up. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it would have been better just a couple tiles up. And honestly, I don't see why. I don't know why Arath didn't try and bake his tower just out a little bit further. I mean, if he had just stayed just out of his line of sight, that tower would have went up 100% early game.
Oh yeah. I think only because it got seen that Patriot powered down a tower faster.
I think he tried a masterpiece and it just did not happen.
Alright, so it seems like Patriot's got the villager count. He's up by 7 vills. It's 13 military to 0. All Arath has going for him is walling and towers. And he's trying to put up another tower, but he's being real slow on. He's got 1 villager right on that wood line when he could be.
He dropped another dock on the other side of the map. I think he's worried about. I think he's worried about Gray now. Yeah, here comes the fire galley, just like we were thinking, up here on the right side of the map.
Okay. Yeah,
that was a good call. That was a good call on him to make another dock because these fish are probably done. Yeah.
Oh, man,
yeah, he has a fishing ship queued. He doesn't even have a galley queued.
Oh, he's gonna run the wrong way with those fishing ships?
Oh.
Patriot just clicking up the castle. Looking worse and worse for Wrath as time goes on here. At least he's got farms up now, so he can produce something, but what is that something? How do you recover from this? What do you see as the solution here? Oh. He'd have to be able to go skirms and scouts, but he's not gonna outproduce. He's not gonna outproduce Patriot at this point. Oh, and he's thinking the same thing we're thinking, and he's calling the GG.
Yeah.
He says GG. There it is. Okay. Alright, so we'll call that. So that's a win for Patriot. Yeah, so what we'll do now. Well, anyway. So Trey, something I always like to point out, so I'll leave this time, is what the players could have done different, or what were some turning points. And I think I've got these. Definitely, if he would have just put where he was trying to build that tower on the gold, and now how there is a piece of palisade wall there. If that would have been his first move, and he walled around that tower he was trying to put up near that archery range behind Patriot's base, he'd have had all the time in the world, and those villagers would never have come in to batter down his 3 or 4 villagers that were there. It would have taken 1 piece of palisade, maybe 3 next to the archery range, and like a house. He wouldn't even had to like deny the villagers getting in. He would have just delayed them long enough.
Yeah,
But
absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I mean, if he had just maybe not even do the archery range, maybe if you had started with the tower instead of starting with the archery range, it would have gotten up first and then
that's
maybe
true.
protected him while he did. So maybe that order would have even mattered. Maybe that plus one pal side, there between the and but I mean, I'm not even gonna say that. I would have just built it out of the line of sight just a second. I mean,
Yeah.
he was 3 tiles away from being out of line of sight. I don't know. That was a ballsy move that either could have went one way or the other, in my opinion.
Yeah. Maybe also sending another villager or two to build this tower that was going on the wood line. Even after that villager got killed, I would have still went forward to finish that one.
I would really like to know if Patriot had researched Town Watch, and if that was the reason. I don't know if maybe a unit had gone by, or if that Town Watch upgrade from the barracks is to what made the difference there. I'd really like to know. I'm kind of curious. See if I can.
Okay. All right, so it looks like next game is going to be Higurashi versus Patriot. So it looks like we'll stay right here.
All right.
And this should be. Is that all it's going to be? I'm trying to think when you separate the round robin two ways. Always makes it a little bit more difficult to follow. So I think this will be the last game we see of the group stage, unless the other round robin's going on longer than this one.
Are you in game?
No, not yet. They're looks like they're probably choosing civs right now.
Okay. Another Scandinavia. So the map generation there was interesting, that wood line being long and skinny and stuff, but we didn't really see water play come in really much until the very, very end of that game. And I'm a big fan of seeing those fire galleys come in and take out the fish. I think that can be a huge difference, or huge, early feudal difference. I'm just a big fan.
Yeah, it was weird to not see them go on it earlier. I mean, Patriot was out there. Patriot was out there first, and he was out there first by a large margin. But he still wasn't used all that heavily, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's see if I don't know if we're keeping the brackets updated as we go. I'll take a peek here.
So let me get your thoughts. What civ would you probably play on this match?
For Scandinavia? I think Huns was a pretty good choice, just for moving faster. Well, actually, I guess I'd go Mongols, because all the extra hunt bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
As far as looking at the brackets, it looks like that's the only match reported so far is the one we just watched. So I'm gonna check the. Yeah, and so it looks like Brian and someone else is playing another match. Maybe they're just not done yet.
Should we hop in?
No, I'd rather us continue casting full games. I mean, as time goes by, we'll be hopping around. But for the moment, we're going to stay like this. As the rounds progress, we end up jumping around a lot. Looks funny.
Ooh, I think another good choice on this civ would probably be, or on this match probably be Magyar. If your opponent goes, if you're worried about your opponent going maybe Huns or Mongols, maybe Magyar or Berber.
Okay, and why is that?
Well, Berber's a great choice always. I mean, they've got the faster villas. Yeah, the faster villas I think is just great. But then you've got the camel archer, which would be useful against knights or cavalry archer, or whatever comes from either a Mongol Megadai or whatever comes from a Huns or a Mongol player. I think Berbers play well against those, and then Magyar, they have the extra range and Imperial and extra attack on their cavalry archer, and that kind of gives them it gives them the ability to come up against like a Huns or a Megadai player when you do have that unit.
Okay, cool.
But then again, I mean, you
But-
could if you go. I mean, Koreans obviously are never a bad choice.
Are you a fan of the towers?
No, I'm not, I would say I'm a fan, but you can't. It's hard to deny that it's a really effective gameplay right now, with the current with the current advantages of Koreans building towers and stuff. It's hard to deny.
All right, Trey, are you in game?
Yep.
I'm gonna
Here we go, let's
introduce.
get this started.
I'm gonna introduce Patriot, and mind taking a look at Higurashi at the moment, and then I'll pass it over to you. So Patriot, yet again, going with the Italians. Went with the Italians last game. We're gonna see it again here. Seems to going for normal, but he doesn't seem to miss a beat just yet. So he's got those first few moments of Dark Age down. As far as his map, he's pretty well enclosed on three sides between wood lines, stone, and other resources. At the back of his map here, he's scouting it now with a sheep. He's got 3 boar and 8 deer. That would be a phenomenal place to go back with a mill. I would debate not even luring the boar at that point. Just go out as soon as you know that. As soon as you got the wood and the vills for it, just go right back there with the mill. Just start hunting all that immediately. As far as sheep, looks like he'll find them all eventually, as long as he goes left. Yeah, he hasn't scouted that yet, but he'll head that way. Yet again, we're seeing like these long wood lines.
Yeah,
Long and thin. I don't 100% know if they're supposed to spawn like that.
It's just that's AoE for you, I guess.
All right, I want to pass it on to you and let us know about Higurashi.
Yeah, he also has a pretty well defended map. I mean, he's got a good backwood line, I'd say. But the one problem I'm seeing here is going to be for him if he decides to go for the dock and he decides to go for the fishing boom. He's getting this really weird generation where it's really skinny next to where his base is. He's not getting those deep fish, just a lot more shore fish, except for maybe in a spot or two. So I think as the time goes on, I mean, he'll get that early feudal fish, but then it's going to start to struggle. Other than that, his wood line or his deer patch is here in the back, which is he can actually build a mill and get the shore fish and the deer at the same time if you wanted.
That's nice.
So a nice little spot back here. All in all, yeah, protected here too. I'm looking between the two players. It looks like their main thoroughfare where they're gonna kind of fight between the two is super narrow, and we kind of see this is going to an archer battle. That's going to be interesting with all the choke points, but then again, it's also really easy to wall up. So you see next to this stone in Higurashi's base, it's gonna be really easy for him to just drop a palisade there and really wall out Patriot if it gets out of hand.
That's good for him. Definitely hope be able to just keep the pressure away from home very quickly there. How do you like seeing an Italian's mirror here?
Yeah, what do you go in Italian's mirror?
I'll be honest. I'm not 100% sure why we're seeing Italians so favored just already.
The cheap fishing chips is nice.
Okay, fish chips. Yeah, it's nice, but
and the cheap.
You gotta see him take care of. Gotta see him take advantage of it. Okay, so we see one dock going down for Higurashi. I'm not sure if we see. Okay, Patriot's building his dock as well. The way this generated, they're not really gonna pressure each other on water like at all. So that's gonna help as far as getting food up and maybe seeing this game go a little bit beefier. Later game units that we saw last game.
Ooh, Higurashi just lost a Vil.
What, to a boar?
Yeah, and it had Vil, or it had loom. Oh.
Really? Maybe she's just too beat up on the way there.
Yeah, she has a long walk.
Oh, that boar's going all the way back. All the way. Yikes. Still just can't keep up with it. It's gotta hurt to see. Oh, I just realized I have the no snow mod on. I'm sorry, everybody. Huh. Must be default with the WK package I have on. Because I just noticed the snowy footprints, and I was like, oh no, I'm the worst. I'm the guy doing it with no snow too. But seems nobody's complained yet, so maybe nobody noticed. But looks like, do we have 1, 2? Looks like Higurashi maybe have already lured 2 boars, and that's going to be the 3rd one looking under his TC.
It does look that way, yeah. I see 2 corpses already.
Wait, maybe even a 4th, to be honest. It's mixed in with the villager right now. It's hard to tell. That's kind of crazy. How's his food right now? He's only... Oh, wait, no, that's Patriot's on 42. Higurashi's on 110. He's behind by 2 vills, so... Oh, well, he did lose the Vil there.
Yeah, he lost that Vil.
Went for Loom. I don't think Patriot's on Loom yet. Patriot does not have Loom, so that explains the difference for now.
This early, I think I'm starting to. I'm favoring Gray this early, just because of that lost Vil. I mean, that's going to be a big. And Patriot just saw that Vil walk out there for the boar.
I really think he's gonna do anything about it.
No,
doesn't look like
he
he's
kept
reacting to it.
Kept running.
Yeah. He can still see that boar chasing though in his fog of war, but it looks like he's not gonna go back and do anything about it. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
one
he's just
block.
cutting back now. Maybe he's hoping to run into it, but the way he's running, he's gonna either hit these houses or that TC and won't be able to do anything about it. Both clicking up to feudal within 4 seconds of each other. That's nice to see. Nice to see when you got two players playing so close. And Higurashi doing it down a Vil too, because now that he's brought in his 4th or 5th boar. It's gotta be doing great on food.
3 Vils going to and building camp. It looks like I think it's gonna be archers, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Building a mining camp. Yeah, so 3 on gold. It's a lot on wood. Yeah, I'd say we're gonna see archers from that as well.
And I like that because in the Castle Age you get that +1 armor for your archer technology. That's gonna be a big difference. I mean, both players do get it, but if you get to the Castle Age first, you get that technology. That could actually be the big difference in an archer v archer fight.
Right. So Patriot though, just hanging out in Higurashi and just annoying his villagers, making sure he knows what Higurashi's thinking, and continuously blocking this building. He's gonna be annoying. But Higurashi, I think he just needs to drop 1 piece of wall just to wall that scout out from being annoying. There we go. And probably do the same with a house on the other side. But no, we're not going to see that. Oh, but he's sending 3 Vils to power it down. And hopefully we'll see an archery range dropped immediately as well.
Yeah, there's going to be archers from both players.
Oh yeah? Same thing for Patriot?
Right here we've got archery range coming up here on the front.
Well, I wonder who we will see react better to it. Maybe somebody mixes in skirms first, knowing the other players drop in archers as well. Yeah,
absolutely. Maybe it's gonna be a heavy micro if we're seeing archers v archers. So we didn't see a whole lot of micro from Patriot last game. But that's just because there weren't a whole lot of military, because it was an archer v tower there.
So something we're seeing good on Patriot again versus his opponent here. Patriot's on deep fish when his opponent Higurashi is not paying attention and getting shore fish instead. That's a really slow food income to get shore fish with fishing ships.
Isn't it? What's the percentage? I know it's one of the slowest in the game, but
I think it is the slowest in the game.
Oof.
Yes, I think it's the slowest food collection.
Ooh, and that scout Higurashi scout just killed Patriot scout right here in front of their archery ranges.
Oh, nice. All right, so from Patriot we see archers and skirmishers. So 1 archer, so mostly on skirmishers. Higurashi only has 1 archery range up, and it's gonna be all archers. Oh wait, he has the second one coming down. He's gonna need to mix in skirms. He's also only got 4 on gold. He's got 2 more going back. Based on how many he has gold on gold already, I think he's thinking all archers. And I don't like that choice, because he's already seen that Patriot has dropped archer ranges as well, so he should know that he needs to mix in some skirmishers. Instead, he mixed in a spearman. That's a really weird choice.
Yeah, the spearman really threw me off there. He doesn't have to worry about scouts. He hasn't seen any reason to think it's going to be scouts. I don't know. That's some wood that he could have used elsewhere, and some food that he could have used elsewhere.
Why is Vubi lagging so hard at the moment? Is that something you're seeing, or you're playing right now? You're just saying you're seeing lag, or is that something with the stream? Oh, I can see it. I'm catching up to. It looks like maybe you caught a moment where the archers are moving around, kind of laggy. Yo, but Higurashi's gonna get housed. And hasn't there we go, now he's reacting to it.
So we've got their forces are both moving out. They're moving out to the sides. You see we've got these scrims and archers coming down from the bottom here, and then Higurashi actually went up a little bit. So maybe he can break through this palisade. There's a downhill one here. Maybe he could use the hill advantage. But Higurashi's still wide open. I mean, these archers can waltz right in over to his gold and cause havoc.
Yeah, depending on where Higurashi decides to... Okay, so he's walked past that first set, because that would have just been a big waste of time for him if he would have attacked that fast.
If he can get that Vil, there's an idle Vil. Ooh.
Nah, Vil's going to run away and be just fine. I believe Patriot's going to come in much sooner, I swear. So there's the army. So I'm really worried for Higurashi right now, because he mixed in no skirmishers. So he's going to be really far behind. He doesn't have. It's not like he has a stable up to mix in scouts. So that's a big issue.
And look at this. He's dropping a tower, but it's a little far away. It's gonna because you're gonna have the range coming to the archery range, and he has the range to get to that. Yeah, I don't know.
Right. So that he's gonna be pushed off gold for now, which honestly I think is a blessing in disguise for him at the moment. Because that's gonna force him to make skirmishers.
Yeah, absolutely. Good
and
call.
will really help him in these
here we
fights.
go. We see 2 scrims pop out of the archery range. There we go. 3, 4. Beautiful.
But yeah.
But let's see the KD. What's the KD right now?
4-4 for Higurashi and 3-4 for Patriot. I guess.
Oh,
Higurashi lost it. Yeah, lost the field of the boar. That's right. But Patriot's almost up to Castle Age. And Higurashi does not have anywhere near the resources, and that's probably seen that because of the fish on the ships that are doing the shore fish instead of regular deep
fish. But the population difference here for Higurashi, by 10 pop, by 4 bills. I don't know. I don't necessarily hate. I don't necessarily hate Higurashi's position here by any means.
I'd be worried though how many crossbowmen we're going to see come in, because he has the military numbers are just about even. But this will be good if Higurashi, what am I trying to say? Fights right now, takes out as many archers as possible before Castle Age upgrades come in. He should
just, chase. He should chase right there.
Yeah. That's a shame that he's not. And Patriot wasn't clicking up. There you go. Now he finally just clicked up to clicking up crossbowman now.
We've got 3 vills coming here across the bottom. What are these girls up to? Running across the bottom of the map.
Siege workshop.
Okay.
Yeah, I see what he's doing. It's not gonna be seen at all. But based on his scouting, does he know about? He knows about these woodlines. He knows about his avenues in. I don't know if I like where he put that. It's not gonna. I can't see him going all the way around the map here to get into Higurashi's base. It's a little bit questionable unless he brings his army down there. We'll see.
You know, if I'm in Patriot, I would probably think about maybe taking one of these vills here off of the siege workshop and dropping a dock. Throwing that fire galley, maybe running it down the side of the map, taking out some fish.
That'd be very good. That'd be very good. So Higurashi's going to be getting up to Castle Age as well, mixing in a defense upgrade that Patriot doesn't have in the meantime because he knows he's behind at the moment. I believe before we see an engagement, we will actually it's getting pretty close to call here. But if so, Patriot's pushing it. He might push an engagement right now.
Yeah, there's a Mangonel coming. There's this crossbow with Bodkin now has been researched. This is going to be a deadly fight. Here we go. We've got this scrim boldly running out here to scout. Oh.
Yeah, so we definitely see Higurashi saw that. He started moving back a little bit. He needs to defend his gold a little bit here, but he's not going to right now. He's just going to take whatever losses happen and wait for Castle Age because it'd be a waste to engage right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'd run mine too. Wait for the crossbow upgrade. I mean, he's fine. He's walled up enough. He's got a tower here. I mean, it could be a lot worse for him.
Don't engage now, Higurashi. Wait. Don't go in now.
No.
Get like the elite skirm upgrade or something. Anything other than just running in right now. Because a Bodkin coming in, elite skirm, nice. That's exactly what I want to see. So that'll really push this army back. I'd like to see him. Doesn't have the res for it yet, but we're gonna need to see a siege workshop out of him. If we're gonna see mangonels coming in, crossbowmen and archers isn't gonna be the winning answer there. Wait, is there a hole? Is there a hole to waltz right through? No, okay. It looked like it was for a second there. Higurashi going after the fight now, hopefully trying to like bait Patriot into it before that elite skirmisher upgrade comes in. But nah, it wasn't really effective. Siege workshop going down for Higurashi now, but it's getting a little sketchy looking for him.
Higurashi has lost all of his fish.
Really?
And yeah, there was the sneaky dock from Higurashi, and Patriot's now fishless.
Oh, you mean so Patriot's lost all his fish? Ooh, that's really helpful.
Wow, yeah, that is gonna be majorly helpful.
All right, so Higurashi's got a siege workshop up. Need to see a mangonel clicked immediately because all his production buildings are getting taken down. And he's invested into archers and skirms, so he does not want to need to change right now.
Coming from Higurashi down below. I think he's trying to get out of this hot spot with all these.
Really, that's always questionable. Dropping a TC when you don't have map control is always somewhat of a questionable decision. Let's see what happens when this mangonel in the siege workshop's at 78% right now. So let's see what happens when it comes out, how much he's able to take out here. I'd really like to see him go for either a big hit or maybe a 1-for-2 mangonel trade to really slow down Patriot's push here and buy himself some time. Let's see. Only went 1 for 1. So it's
1 for 1, yeah.
It's so it slows
That's the kind of
down.
trade you need in that kind of situation. You need.
And he already doesn't have another mangonel queued as well. That's really unfortunate to see because he needs to keep his production up. He's gonna stall this push.
Yeah.
He's okay. So he's dropped another stable. So I think he's in an okay position to mix in a few knights.
Yeah, I mean, his economy's there. His resources are. He's 600. Yeah. Okay.
But he is pushed off gold now. So maybe that's the point of the other TCs to grab that gold. And just a few villagers would really. There's a lot of crossbows there. So I'd like to see maybe a mangonel come in first to do some damage to the crossbows and skirmishers, or maybe just engage all at once with a couple knights to take out the mangonels and then follow behind with the elite skirms. But the answer's got to come real soon because Patriot's in his base now.
Patriot's playing this so well. You know, he's going 1 TC, all aggression, and he's just keeping his resources low. He's really keeping production high. I'm impressed. I think he's playing this really well, and he's looking really good for the tournament.
It seems like he's being very patient with it. He's not overcommitting. He's not running in and taking unnecessary damage to that TC. He is just slowly taking down every building of Higurashi.
He's going to run in here now. He knows how much of an advantage he has now, so he's going to run in here. I don't know.
Ooh, so that mangonel's going to come out. That might be a 2 for 1. Oh,
we got one. Oh!
We got 2 for 1, and that mangonel's still up. Dude, he needs to repair that.
Now we got ourselves a ball game, boys. Holy cow.
That's definitely the kind of time Higurashi needed.
Ooh, there's another mango coming in here.
Is that? Oh man, it's almost a 3 for 1. Well, now it looks like it will be. Nice, but is he gonna get another shot off?
What a split! What a split from Patriot there.
All right, so Higurashi bought himself a lot of time there, but look how few skirms he's down to now.
Yeah,
I think Patriot's about to walk right in.
But he does have to walk by this TC each time, which does do some damage.
Let's see. Looks like Patriot plans to continue being very patient here. We see a couple knights. We see knights getting mixed in now. That's good. Knights and mangonels would definitely be pretty good in this situation. But we gotta see it. We gotta keep. It's the same story. Higurashi seems to be making some good choices, but we just need to see him make them a little bit faster.
Yeah, absolutely. Good.
He's got the res, and he wasted a few seconds clicking that mangonel. Could have just clicked it that much faster. So if you're Higurashi and you've got a mangonel queued up and you've got 2 knights, what do you aim for? Honestly, it's debatable which unit I send after what.
I save the knights. I think I save the knights for a moment until I can see what this mangonel can do. Since we don't have arbalists, we don't have to worry about it getting sniped by the archers. We've got this TC here to keep us safe.
If that mangonel would have popped out on the right side of that siege workshop, that would have been a great time for a good shot. That hurts.
That hurts. Yeah, absolutely.
And Higurashi just keeps getting pushed further and further back, but he's still up on fish. He's still 9 villagers ahead, so he's hanging in there. He's making his point while he's playing this tournament and says like, hey, got a few more tricks up my sleeve. But there it is. Patriot just running under TC, doesn't care.
I think now you send the knights to the mangonels.
You think
Send the knights to the mangonels. Send the knights to the mangonels.
While they're just like open for damage.
You can get the mangonel for the archer.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Yeah. He's running out of gold or stone slowly but surely too.
Oh, is that mangonel shot gonna be great? Oh, that's a great mangonel shot. We're probably about to see another one.
Ooh. He still does have a second TC down here pumping. Oh no, that's
done. Calling the GG. That was some good mangonel shots though. But we just needed to see. I think I like what you're saying though. He should have went after the mangonels with his knights.
And then maybe he keeps the TC up, and maybe he repairs it. Maybe he prolongs the game. But I think, I think Patriot had that. Pretty fair and square the whole game. It looked like. What do you think was one of those turning moments in this game?
Well,
I didn't see one as bold as that tower this time. But what did you see?
Well, sometimes I like to point out it's not that one player played poorly. It's just one didn't make too many mistakes, and I'd say that's the case of Patriot right now. He just played better. Higurashi, there was a few moments where he had the res, he had the decision making, but he was just a little slow at it, maybe a little panicked.
Yeah, I think that was a great way to put that. Just making the right choices.
Yeah, he's making them, but they seem to always be delayed. Like he had a mangonel and he didn't unqueue it, or he didn't take the right shot, or maybe he didn't have the right point set, so that mangonel would have popped out on the right side of the siege workshop, kind of thing.
Right.
He kept his villager production high. He stayed above that this whole time. He even made a sneak to take out that fish that you pointed out.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
That was good.
Yeah.
But he spent enough time to think about fishing like that, and he still never built a second dock or retasked his fishing ship on deep fish rather than shore fish. So that kept him behind on food.
A little too little, a little too late, you know? I mean, that's only... He's already got, 12, 15 farms out. By the time you kill 6 fish, it's not going to be a big deal.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it was just really well played by Patriot, and really nothing wrong by Hiroshi. Just good game.
Yeah. I'm going to switch back screens here. So we're taking a look. And looks like Racer's giving a little bit of direction here. Saying Group B is decided.
All right.
So if anybody doesn't know, Pop 200 run away because he lost patience. Interesting. Okay. So I think we're going to be moved on to the final. If anybody doesn't know, Racer is he's a tournament admin. He does a lot of admin work behind the scenes. So he's the guy behind the scenes, keeping track of this, keeping track of the games, letting us know who's playing who next. There's a lot of people in the community who does that kind of stuff that maybe don't know about.
Yeah, I cannot say just enough good things about the AoE community. I've just seen so many people like step up since I've started playing. It's awesome. It's really cool to see such an old game with such a vibrant community. I brag about it to my friends all the time. I'm like, you guys would not believe how crazy people love this game. Trying to grow some of my friends into liking it, so people who also play PC. I think they'd really love AoE.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's good to bring people in.
Especially before AoE 4 drops. I think people would really like to I think it would be cool to get people into AoE 2 and then see if AoE 4 is any good. I'm kind of excited about that too when the day comes.
Anybody asking, it's going to be Patriot versus Brian as the final. It's going to be a best of 3. You know what? So one thing that's hard about the round robin, depending on where you mess up, you don't get to see the other people play. So as far as I know, Brian, I don't know anything about him yet.
Yeah, we're coming in with the clean slate here.
Yeah. Both players coming in with no losses, so that's nice.
Yes. Sweet.
Oops, I was in the wrong chat. Alright, Patriot asked for a second. That's understandable. People need their time every now and again.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta spring a leak.
Okay. So this is the final. Yeah, this will be the final, Tim Tum. It'll be a best of 3, still on Scandinavia, versus Patriot and Brian. That's the kind of the breakdown in Weekend Smackdown. We pick a time, we pick a map, we pick a certain set of settings. People are allowed to show up within a 30-minute time period. Say I want to play. They get entered into the brackets, and then about 15 minutes later, the tournament starts. It's a little bit hectic at first. There's kind of games being played in multiple places. Like this week, we had 2 games being played at the same time. Last week, I want to say we had it seemed a little bit more. It seemed a little different just because the way the round robin was set up. Different games started at different times. So we had a little back and forth there. A little kind of funny to keep track of, but then it ultimately leads to a final. As we get more and more people, it will be a more we'll say a normal bracket. Like if it was if we had 8 100% guaranteed players at the right time, not that we didn't have 8, just people showed up outside the window,
They're saying
it would have been
it's best of 3.
Yeah, it'll be best of 3.
Yes.
Thanks, Trey. Thanks for taking care of that. Yeah, so winner of this best of 3 is getting I believe it's 3 months of Vubly Silver on their what's that called? On their account?
Ooh.
That's always nice. Yeah, silver premium. Okay, I had that pulled up. Oh yeah, why is that?
This right here, the free choice and no repeat. You know, we've seen Patriot come in here with the Indian or the Italians a couple. I'd really like to see some new civs. I want to see some Mongols, some Spanish, some some new civs getting in here. I like that. I'd like to see this go all the way to 3 games, so we can see 6 different civs.
Right. I think we'll see 6. I mean that'd be cool if they all if they're thinking different things, but I'm gonna guess we're gonna see at least maybe not an Italians matchup, but we'll probably see both players pick Italians over the course of the next 3 games.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It seems that the Italian, the cheaper uptime, I think, the cheaper fishing ships, both of those, and I guess maybe the Archer armor eventually. I guess those are what's drawing people to the Italian choice on Scandinavia. Is that what you're thinking too?
Yeah, definitely. Just being able to put more fish out cheaper just makes it all a little bit easier. Makes it all a little bit nicer.
I saw. I think I've seen Italians picked on Cross a lot lately too, for the same reason, getting those cheap fishing ships out on the ponds.
Scorpio saying, "Finally got Voobly sorted."
Woo! After a lot of heartache.
Oh, whoops, that's not his actual name. It's PL Patriot. He's got a tag ahead of that. There we go. Now that we're in the final, we can use this scoreboard here. The Voobly official scoreboard. PL Patriot's a little too big there. There we go. I believe it's just Brian with all caps. Brian. And he's got like 3 underscores after it. Respect. The underscores don't show up too well. Official guys, you need a Voobly install command. I could add that. It'll just be a link to the most recent YouTube video though. That's all I would do with it, to be honest. J-Red put out a YouTube video of somebody whoever built I can't remember what it is. It's the current thing that like does it for us. I still have Voobly issues after I finish a game. All the windows appear, but they are not active. I have to close everything and reopen it up. That's strange, man.
I've never heard of anything like that. Some of the music is missing too. Interesting.
I've been missing my music for a little while, to be honest.
The AOE 2 tools video I made would work well. Oh, really?
Oh, J-Red. That's what I was referencing when I said I just put up a YouTube video. AOE 2 tools. Yeah, dude. I kept up with that like last week with your updated one because I was helping somebody. I was like, honestly, just follow this video, man. Just do what this guy's already figured out, what someone else has already built. Now the problem was I gave him the unupdated video, and I was like, oh, let me dig in. And I look at it, I was like, oh, there's been an update. Whoops.
Yeah, I just had to. I could not figure out. Sometimes I have problems too with like getting my stuff to run, but I've always just been able to use the guides though. There's always been a good communities like made a post about it somewhere or something. I'm just like, this is great.
I'm up to Bill. Jerry, could you actually PM me your
Hey,
a link to that particular video? Hey, Smarty, what's up? Nice to have you here. And I'll add that right now as a Voobly setup as that command.
So we're just waiting on Patriot. He's taking a break. Oh, and looks like they just started the game lobby right when I said that.
Yeah, you got a magic touch there.
I should have said it a minute there.
Yeah, it's like, hey, do you mind doing that like 2 minutes ago? Can you like back up through time real quick and get this started?
Dude, this morning I was telling Wes before the game started that I ordered like breakfast from McDonald's delivered, and so I had this espresso machine and it finally broke this morning. It was like a $20 one that I bought like secondhand, and so I had to order my espresso drink delivered this morning, and it was just the most first world problem I think I've ever had in my life.
Yeah. Martha, we're doing well, except Trey lost his espresso machine. That sucks.
Yeah. It's been kind of a hard morning here in the Trey household, but other than that, we're fine.
There we go. Here's what I was looking for. J-Red, slow at the DM. There you go. I don't know if everybody can see that when I do it. So here you go, J-Red. Enjoy the YouTube views.
Nice.
But yes, Martha, we're doing well. Always happy to be streaming here on Voobly Official. It's kind of cool to do something different like this and have the second weekend Smackdown going much smoother than the first one, like way smoother. And when you download mods from Voobly client, it pretty much refreshes back to the same place you downloaded it from. So is that it saying it's pretty much on your Voobly or what? Do not have to explain how to install it every time someone asks. Yes. So that's actually probably my weak point. Like someone's up there asking about Voobly mods. I am not well versed at Voobly. Period. Like even if I'm streaming, just like really don't know too much. I also wish I was better at scripts, and I was stripped way better. Not way better. I'd be doing maps and stuff if I knew how. A little bit. Oh, there we go. For a second, I was worried about a little bit of lag there.
Game's up.
So game's up. We got Patriot, and yet again, Patriot going for the Civ. We see him play the most. He's still going for Italians.
Ooh,
So
we got
his first game.
different here.
Yeah, but yeah, Brian going for Patriot. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Patriot side of the map here. Okay. So Patriot, for what looks like the first time in this tournament, isn't getting all that great of a map. He's got plenty of wood, but that just comes with the territory of playing Scandinavia. But all of his sheep are spread out. I mean, he already has his original 2 under the TC. Yeah, no, he found his 4. He's got 2 scouting at C1, 2. They're gonna be far away, a little bit hard to find. His boar are kind of through this wood line, so they might do some extra damage to the villager there. What about the overlay? Oh, I'm a scrub. I'm a scrub. I'm sorry, people. Wait. What? No? No? Do I not have this? I'm sorry. There we go. Just talking. Oh, okay. I got it. There we go. It's just my personal view of the screen was fun. Must be nice you can see the game. I love your noob. Love the noob you're in. Oh, what? All right, well, now we're back. Sorry, everybody. Welcome to the noob hour. Anyway, Patriot, just seeing those boars. It might be a little bit hard to get them through the trees. We'll probably might see some pathing issues and maybe see the boars going back a lot. That'd be pretty unfortunate, but it might happen. Now find 2 more sheep. It's going to be a little while until he finds those last 2 sheep over there. It definitely was a good map, Tim Tum. It's good. But yeah, that gold's okay. It's close. It's nothing special about it. And I would say it's gonna be a long walk for him to put anything on dock. So with all that time, what do you got to say about Brian's side of the map there?
I absolutely love Brian's side of the map. Absolutely love it. Look, he's got more fish than I've seen anybody spawn with here. He's got 6 deep fish right here from 1 dock's worth. His deer are easily back here protected in the back of his map at the water line. That's going to be a nice little source of food. Then he's got his main goal here close, but he's got his secondary goal kind of protected by his wood line up here in the north. So he's going to have that later on as the game goes on. Not hard to wall by any means. Good access to stone. Overall, I don't see any reason. I don't see any problem with Ryan's map whatsoever.
So let's see, how much has he scouted? I'd hate to see it because he hasn't scouted Patriot's map. He doesn't know about his fish, how good his fish are. He doesn't know about that back gold. If he wanted it, he could get an admin reef for that gold.
He could.
There's enough blocked. Yeah, 1, 2.
Yeah,
3.
absolutely. If he wants to, if he mentions it for sure. But I don't think it's going to be any problems as the game goes on. If it does, we'll keep an eye on it if it seems to be a problem.
I don't think it's going to be either. Well, that depends if he goes and he sees that back gold or not. But anyway, what's up, Dr. Dre? Yeah, you are here just in time. You're here just in time to see the start of the best of 3 final. And yeah, it looks like he's sending 4 villagers back. He'll probably plan to drop a mill back there. Do you mill these deer before you get your dock up though? I'm not sure about that choice.
You know,
that's tough.
Villagers do collect deer so fast, but then again, you do have 4 villas that aren't doing other things. So you know, I don't know. Yeah, they could go either way. Not a terrible choice.
I guess I guess you can always have them continue collecting while you wait for the wood to drop the dock, rather than maybe drop the dock, not have enough wood for a mill, and not have enough wood for a fishing ship. So yeah, it's probably the right choice at the moment. At never paid for emotes. That's nice. That's a nice name. What civs are they? Brian is Spanish and Patriot is the Italians. Didn't you see that when I was pointing out the map when I didn't have the map up? Anyway, so how's this going? Looks like they're both on 19 vills. Wait, Patriot just lost a vill somewhere. His vill count just went down.
Oh no!
What happened? Where? I don't see where it happened. Oh, maybe it was that warrior just brought in. I don't see a body anywhere. But
he just lost. He's losing his scout right now.
Oh, he's losing his scout. Okay.
Yeah, he lost his scout to Brian's
TC. Oh, okay. I was just looking at I was just looking at the overall pop, not exactly the vill numbers there. No, he's got 2 deaths, so he lost his scout and a vill somewhere.
Ooh, that's tough.
That'd be bad for him. Maybe, yeah. He had. Yep, it's right in that tree area, so he probably had trouble bringing boards through those trees. Jeez, that must be a tiny. I'm on my mobile phone, kind of tiny.
Look at this wall. Look at this wall from Patriot. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he just doesn't know. It happens. You see it though. To the left. Yeah, I see where he's going. He just doesn't know that that's not open right there.
Oh, that is just off. Oh, look at all these vills coming forward from Brian. Oh my goodness.
Wait, from Brian?
Are we getting a tower? Are we getting a tower?
That's a lot of vills. Yeah, he's
getting a tower? Oh my goodness gracious.
Does he know? I mean, it's always a good position to put yourself in. If the enemy loses their scout, they won't see you coming.
Let's check out Patriot's.
That's a lot of vills though. Oh, Patriot's gonna have no clue.
No, none.
And he's not going on gold anytime soon with this build.
Oh no.
He's just trying to wall up. Wait, we've got Avil coming forward.
Look. Oh, that's gonna get found. That is gonna get found out right there.
Yep. Ah, that's a shame. Definitely gonna be seen.
I think you go ahead and drop the tower though, right? Right here on the gold.
Oh yeah, he still is. He's got enough vills there. He can quick wall. He can quick wall whatever he wants. Instead, he's just moving. He's moving somewhere else. He's not gonna go after the gold. He's gonna maybe drop a tower near this wood line. I think he's getting a little too greedy. He's got to find a spot and he's got to wall himself in with some houses or something before he goes too deep too soon. Where's he headed?
Oh, I think he's gonna
go behind the stone. What?
He's gonna drop it right in the middle of the
stone. Wait, is he dropping 2 at the same time? Does Patriot see this? He's in Patriot's farm. Wait, Patriot actually didn't know until Brian put that house down.
Ooh.
He's gotta put another house up or something. Otherwise, this is gonna be seen. This is gonna get battered down by vills.
Oh, quick wall.
Oh, there we go. He actually played that just right. That first tower went up in time. Get this all going. A little lip of a hill. That's a perfect spot. Was it a little lip of a hill? I didn't notice that. Can't quite tell, but maybe. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Oh, that defensive tower is gonna go up so much faster. All those vills on it.
The 30% faster building villagers, so it's gonna be close.
Oh, that's right. That's gonna make that tower. It's gonna make this tower push that much stronger.
It's gonna be. Oh my goodness gracious!
It's up.
Holy, that is not good.
So, Patriot's definitely off of stone, right? But he's on wood and he's on gold.
Yeah, he's on wood and he's on gold, but there's no stone around.
So it's all gonna be a matter of how he handles this these towers coming in.
Yeah, I think maybe I would go for fish now or something. Try and as Brian, or maybe Patriot too up here on the north side. Maybe try and get some. I don't know, get some food that way.
I like what Scorpio's saying in the chat. Use those idle vills to be taking stone right now rather than just shooting towers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Good call.
He seems to be trying to wall around that tower that Brian dropped, but he missed the side of it. There we go. Okay. So I think, well, Brian's still gonna have free reign because Patriot's never gonna get on any stones, so he can just keep dropping towers wherever he wants.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Just,
I think it's a good idea dropping side. Oh,
I
that's
would
just an outpost. Okay.
okay, I would assume Brian slowly moves back over to that gold though.
He is. He actually is. Oh, and the scout's coming in now to try and push the bills off.
Yep.
And we see another tower coming up.
Patriot's outside of his own walls though. He's got his barracks. He's got archery range up, but he's not gonna be able to go for too much with all this pressure. How much fish does he have? He has 4 fishing ships, but they're on shore fish.
And he just now catches this in the fog of war. Oh,
that's nice. He's got enough vills going over there to. Yeah, he's gonna wallop around it. That's nice.
Good call. Absolutely.
That's gonna get denied. I do question the walls though. They're a little unnecessary right now. But okay. Well, I guess actually it's gonna make sure that Patriot doesn't build any towers that direction. Has no ability to from here on out, and keep his gold safe.
We're seeing archers come in from the front. I think they're gonna try and. I think he's gonna try and send some of these archers forward, maybe over here to the stone.
Ooh, I don't know if does he know that. Yeah, he doesn't even know that stone's there. But he definitely would hit it if he goes forward at all.
Yeah, that tower is still probably going to range that gold, or at least half of it.
It's gonna range some of it for sure.
Let's look at the resources here.
Definitely gonna be a constant nuisance, but I think
they're dead even on films.
Are they? Oh, that's good.
33, 34.
Okay. Yeah, but we're gonna see somewhat of a stalemate right now because he's done a good job protecting against this tower rush. But as that house goes down, Brian's gonna go right in, probably put a tower close to that gold, and just continue to be a nuisance here.
Patriot, if he moves over here just a couple of spaces to the right, he's gonna notice all these vills on stone, and that's gonna be a big bummer for Brian trying to put up these towers.
Yeah, I think he's gonna find it right here.
Oh.
There's not quite enough archers there.
Curse.
Caster's curse.
But it is gonna be pushed off.
Okay, that's good. And
there's probably a tower coming in here.
Patriot with all his forward villagers, he's finding a different gold. He's saying, I don't need my gold back home. I've got one out here. I really wish though he would have built that one tile off. That's really gonna hurt his efficiency where he's dropping that. So here's one thing that always hurts though when you're doing a tower rush. When someone goes back home to hurt you, you just have nothing there. And Brian never built a dock and never went on fish.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily
agree with that. It's a shame to see.
Look at him just taking this TC fire.
Just doesn't care.
Just taking it like it's nothing.
I'm a skirmisher. You're only doing 1 damage. But that archer that's next in line is going to drop way faster.
Looks like he's preoccupied at home for a second. Oh yeah, this tower. He's trying to batter it down with vills.
Yeah. It looks like he did stop another tower from coming in that was going a little bit. That would have denied his wood line, and that would have probably been GG if he would have been off of that wood, or at least he would have had to move. So I like the two different pressures we're seeing here. Patriot's definitely tied up at home, but Brian's also got nowhere to go at the moment. And Patriot just needs to scout a little bit further, and he would find those farms. And okay, so he sees one farm, sees a house.
Absolutely.
Okay,
he's protected at home. Brian's protected at home, but he's choked up. I mean, there's nowhere for him to go, for him to breathe. Right. Almost worse so than for Patriot. These towers, he can expand here to the left, and there's really nothing to contest that way.
I'm not sure what else we're gonna see. A few archers to clean up the wood line, and a tower maybe. A few archers to clean up. Do you mean to clean up Brian's wood line, or do you mean just to finish off Patriot? So Patriot's, yeah, they are still even on vills, 37 to 36, but just because of how much is on that one wood line, just doesn't look like that's the case. If I'm either player right now, I'm trying to sneak something. I don't know. I don't think I have all the answers here, but maybe if I was Brian, I would have at least. Well, he did just build his barracks back home. Maybe saving up the wood, put a stable towards the back of Patriot's base so he can start putting scouts around and being obnoxious with them. Or maybe archery range and going in with skirmishers so he can tank some TC fire. Yeah,
Brian's gonna go scouts. Brian's gonna put down a table and he's gonna go scouts to try and clean up, I guess, these scrims and these archers. His food economy's good. I don't hate the choice. You know, definitely he's got room to farm. Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, so Patriot doesn't know it, but he could just go all the way around this wood line here. And he'd be in the back of Brian's base where it's not defended at all.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that would be a huge Huge move for him, pushing them all off this gold here in this stone, or I mean this gold in this wood.
So neither Brian, I don't think neither Brian or Patriot truly knows this, but Brian keeps edging closer and closer to chopping a hole right there. Actually, oh no, he already did. Yeah, he's over chopped. He's over chopped at the back of his wood line there. That's not going to cause too much damage. 2 archers and 2 skirmishers, but they did just walk through, and at least they pushed Brian off of that wood line for now.
Yeah, and now
Patriot's coming forward with the tower. He's going to be pushing Brian off of his front 4 farms there.
He says, "You come tower me, I'll come tower you."
Yeah,
wow.
He's like, "You want to do this?" And actually, if you look at the map now, Brian or Patriot's controlling. I'm going to say all 3 of those middle stones. That actually one of those stones is. Wait,
yeah,
sorry, Patriot's controlling. Yeah, one of those is Brian's stone, and that gold. What's up, Snippy? Nice to have you.
Once we go to Castle Age here and we get Rams or something to clean up these towers and Patriot's base, he's going to be just fine controlling half to 3/4 of the map, honestly.
Yeah, Scorpio saying the killer here would be first player to get to castle and drop a castle. Yeah, that'd be good to see. I'm going to say we're pretty far away from that res-wise. Brian looks like he's abusing the market right now to click up, and he's going to be able to. So I think we're going to see. Well, actually, if you look at the position he's in, he's got all of his farming ecos idled right now, so he's gonna be the one to click up to castle first if he keeps doing what he's doing. But what's he gonna do with it? He's heavy on gold. He's got wood back there. But he's got nobody on farms. Maybe he's thinking 2 stable knights, but he doesn't have the. He's not set up for it.
No, not really. And then the Spanish, they can always. Yeah, conks, but you've got the archers. If you have crossbows, you don't want to go conks.
But Brian's not even anywhere near the stone, and he's not going to be anytime soon.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Patriot
abusing he was early, but he's not now. Yeah.
Okay, Patriot also abusing the mark to click up. Maybe he got the feeling. Maybe he noticed that Brian clicked up, and he's doing the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's not going to be much. I mean, it's going to be 40 seconds, but
yeah. So I think Patriot with a lot less idle time. Villagers that aren't just rebuilding or building towers at home, he's gonna have the much stronger eco, and I think best move for him is gonna be probably putting a siege workshop, getting a mangonel out, taking these towers out of his base, and going back to his eco mode here, and just slowly but surely overwhelming Brian.
So we see horse collar coming in from Patriot, stone mining. So do you think maybe a castle drop incoming? Maybe stone mining upgrade?
Does he have? He's only at 70 stone right now, so I don't think so. Maybe more towers, period. But he only has 3 villagers on stone to begin with.
Yeah. He's no.
It'd be a long ways away before we see that happen.
I guess it's gonna be crossbowmen. It's gonna be crossbowmen from the man in gray.
Ooh, Brian just tried to send some villagers to batter down the very weak tower at the front of his base. But there's enough archers to push him back.
Ooh.
But and he's just being nuisance, running. Yeah. All right, so Brian's up to castle. First thing he clicks his bloodline, so he must be going knights. Yeah, he's got 2 knights queued up, and I think he's got enough of his base cleaned up to do this.
It's beautiful. Brian just dropped a house, so all these archers had to on that barracks, and he took out 3 or 4 archers there before we could get that crossbow upgrade.
So if I'm Brian, I need to go take out those archers and skirmishers right now with this first knight.
Right now, yeah.
Because Patriot's up, yeah, and then. Patriot's definitely gonna have the numbers. It's gonna have. Let's see here. How many crossbow is that? 5, 6, 12.
Does Patriot
about
thumb ring?
About 20.
He does. Patriot does get thumb ring. The Italians do. So that's gonna be nice if he goes for that. Bodkin, crossbow, thumb ring.
Crossbow's in, but yep. We both see a siege workshop out of both players. Both mangonel gonna be coming out about the right time.
Yeah, we're gonna seen
something we see. Oh, it's actually 2 mangonels queued up for Brian, 1 for Patriot.
Ooh, he's running this knight in here. Watch out!
Oh, that's gonna get cleaned up so hard. Oh, just wasted.
Yeah.
So actually, it looks like if I'm Patriot, I think I break through that palisade wall and I go hit the back of the base. Let's see his scouting on it. Yeah, he knows that gold's over there. He knows there's 1 tower. I don't know how he knows how much
her hair. Absolutely agree. That one knight was not gonna. She got smoked running in there.
Yeah. Yep. So here he is. Yep. He's gonna commit against the palisade here. I don't like that mangonel's not coming with. It's out there on its own effectively. 1 knight could clean it up.
Absolutely.
And he's already seen a knight.
If this mangonel pops out, yeah. Or a knight runs around.
So it looks like he's decided to not go in, probably because he saw those mangonels. It
So
looks
we
like
see
he's
this
going to
very-
slowly
this is-
push the
this-
front.
This is the exact same gameplay we've seen again from Patriot
Yeah,
here with
we've,
the
yeah, we've
with
seen this play
Archer
style before.
Mangonel.
Yeah, when he played against Higurashi, he did this. He had a nice advantage, but he didn't.
Ooh,
He
the
didn't do
splits.
anything. Yeah, that's some
Fancy
really
footwork
great
here.
splits there.
Fancy
Yeah.
footwork.
I think he lost 2 units total
Oh,
to the
beautiful.
Mangonel, 1 or 2 to the TC. Yeah,
Beautiful.
that was wow. Yeah, round of applause
Yeah,
for
that
Patriot
was
there.
unique play.
But this is the same playstyle we saw when he used the Italians against Higurashi. Even though he was well in the lead, he didn't make any special choices. He just slowly kept his advantage rolling.
He just kept the crossbows coming. He kept the mangonels coming. He just kept slowly inching into his base, and by the end, he was smothered out.
So actually, we see something really good from Brian right now. So remember, he had a bunch of villagers walking down way around the wood line, way around the back here. He went in and he towered Patriot's gold from the side. With the sorry, not those villagers, with the 2 that have been mining stone since the beginning of the game. And 2 knights went in and cleaned up a good bit of villagers to even out the numbers. Now Patriot's at 42 to Brian's 44.
Hey, and Brian still doesn't know about that extra gold behind him. And if he did, I think he would be mining.
Oh,
so
that's
much
a
more
shame.
efficiently. Yeah, it is just a bummer right there.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever gonna see it though at this rate. Yeah, he's probably never gonna head that way.
Yeah, now look, these mangonels are ranging that TC, and whew, things are looking hot.
Oh, and that siege workshop's down even. So Brian just keeps going around the side. He's not trying to engage this. He's kind of giving up on this, and he's good with raiding. That's a debatable decision. It's such a long way to go. But he's sending 4 more villagers. Interesting.
Patriot has the res now to drop a TC, so I think we're gonna see one of those incoming soon.
Okay, but he's just got such a good advantage, such a slow push here. I find it hard to say we're not going to see something different out of Brian once this TC goes down.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he went all one
Oh,
TC.
so he's repairing it?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yikes.
Grandpa Terra,
Those are about to take a lot of pain.
Ooh.
Once they're back there, so he's dropping another TC. I'd say dropping that second TC is a little late. I would have liked to, because, I mean, did he think he was going to save this TC? But he does have another siege workshop out. There's a tower there, so it's gonna keep the crossbowman back. I'd really like to see this. Mangonel come out and get a really good shot off.
Brian's still raiding in the back here, picking off fills one by one with these knights.
What is this? Is it some matchmaking platform? Yes. Hate 101. Yeah, Voobly's what most of the pros play on. What's being played on right now. Could somebody drop !Voobly setup? That'll send you to a YouTube video to help you get rolling with it. Yeah, so how are those knights doing anyway? They're constantly raiding. They're going to be constantly a nuisance.
Yeah, they just took out. Look at all these. Yeah, look at all these dead bodies.
Economy. Yeah. Yeah, so Patriot's forced to use the market because of it. You know what kind of sucks for Brian right now? Every time he gets a Mangonel, it's spawning to the back of that siege workshop instead of the front, so he can't go be aggressive with it.
Yeah, maybe I delete a house there. Delete that house, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Well, actually, I guess if he just put the garrison anywhere forward and ungarrisoned, I think it would do it. Now he's gonna hide these 2 Mangonels in the back. He doesn't want them to be seen for now.
Yeah, absolutely.
We see upgrades coming. Pikeman Ballistic. Oh, we got that. We got a Mangonel taking 1 out. Gonna see another shot here. Probably gonna do a 1-for-1 trade, and that Mangonel's gonna die to the crossbow, or 2-for-1 trade. I like it. Thank you guys. My goodness, that scoreboard is ugly. Oh, it's fine. I have no idea. That's not even a name. DDHZGDNHD. It's nonsense. Oh wait, there was room for those Mangonels to come out the whole time? Okay.
Oh.
So now we see the Pikeman upgrade. Pikeman upgrade and scale mail armor coming in for Patriot. But Brian is still raiding, gonna get those villagers that have been on stone. Now that we think about it, Brian's been on stone for a while. Has he been building more castles or towers anywhere? Oh, he put a lot of towers near his wood line because he got tired of getting raided. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fine. Oh man, we see so many Mangonel shots going both ways.
Ooh.
Do you see how much just got cleaned up?
Bada boom! Oh, goodness.
Brian just took the KD from losing to 71 to 32.
That was disgusting. And now we have a ball game again, boys. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
we do. And yeah, it's cleaned.
Oh,
Call that
goodness.
reset right there. Poof. Damn, definitely gonna have to check the Rex to make
So
sure
he's
I
down
see
to 7
extra-
crossbows?
7 crossbows, and they're not gonna be
4
able to push
infantry.
this. If there's another Mangonel there's more Mangonels being created. Brian a little overzealous trying to put a TC back on his farms. I question that decision. I think that TC is going to get denied. He's going to have
he's
he's
feeling
going to
cocky with this Mangonel pop out though.
Yeah,
Mangonel pops out.
He's
trying.
Cocky. Mixing in a monastery. I don't know if that's to just grab the relic or he's
and
really
pikes,
going to go for
the pikes
conversion.
are going to come in here and snipe this. Yeah, they're going to come in here and snipe this.
Yeah, Brian, a little too soon there. I don't know why you really wanted that. I would just built the TC in the back somewhere safe if you're really that worried about it. Dude, delete that TC before it actually dies and you lose all the res. No, he's going forward. He thinks he's got this.
He wants this. He's got it in his head. He's got this.
I don't think he can do it with one Mangonel.
Oh, thanks, DD.
Yeah, good. Thanks, dude.
They should have saved. Oh, the Scorpion's not a bad choice, but the crossbow is going to have no problem against it.
Right. Slowly but surely, yeah, they'll whittle it down. Dude, that TC, come on, man, you gotta click delete. Stop trying to force it up. He's losing so many villagers.
No!
He evened this out, and now he's just throwing it away.
It's not like it's 98%. We're talking more 22, 23, 30% here.
Now there's a ram coming in as well.
Oh, he's got the faster building villas. He thinks he can do it.
Okay. I question it. I don't know why that
50,
particular
54?
TC placement's so important. This Willis guy is getting carried by Trey. Salt in shade, I mean. Okay, so it's going to go up. He pushed him back. But I really question the decision because they were even on Vills and now it's 35 to 54.
See,
I don't like that.
I think you're right to question it because if he had just waited maybe 3 minutes and put it down later, he could have cleaned that up without losing those Vills. So why?
Right, and they would have been collecting res that whole time. Now he's got nobody on gold.
Why even lose those 8, 10 Vills that he lost? I don't know.
Yeah, very questionable. Anyway, but is Patriot still on 1 TC? So we've definitely got a game here. Patriot's been moving forward. Oh no, he's got a second TC on that stone. So we definitely see. I guess Patriot is thinking of dropping a castle at some point, but he's getting there real slow.
How do you feel about the monk choice here by Brian?
He originally did it to grab a relic. I don't really like it. I don't think the unit composition that Patriot's throwing at him is really worth investing in the monks.
If he were running horses, if he were running knights or something, then he could heal him or something. But it's not. He's not converting knights. He doesn't have redemption. It's not like he's converting. Mangonels coming at him. It's I don't know.
Well, we can see that he's transferring into a siege monk push, right?
Yeah.
But that's usually really helpful when you see somebody trying to defend, and maybe you're only really running into the villagers in like an arena match. Against
I gotta admit, these scorpions are kind of.
Oh, the scorpions are nice.
Yeah, they're not bad.
They're gonna counter pikemen well, and they're not gonna get taken out too fast by crossbowmen. As long as they're backed up by a mangonel or two, that's gonna keep them safe. So Brian, he's got his 2 TCs up, but here's the problem: he's not queuing villagers.
See, now does he have Inquisition? Let's look. No, he doesn't have a castle yet, so he can't have Inquisition, and that would give him those better monks.
Nice, so now he's got villagers going. Yeah, that would really help. He's mixing knights in again. Not too... Okay, well, a knight to take out that mangonel. Okay, I'll agree with that. But I'm worried about mixing in knights now that he's going to constantly see crossbowmen and pikemen. Half the Vil count, it's over. Dude, Nooblinger, there was a big turning point. I wouldn't say that just yet.
It was like
Brian's
a 30
holding like a champ.
Shot. Oh my.
The Italians have so much map though, yeah.
Brian and Noob, the thing is that we're still on 1 TC over here from Patriot. Patriot does have double the Vills, but
he does have 2 TCs. One's on a forward stone.
Oh, we do have
a
second one now.
Is he housed? He's housed.
Oh.
You know what though?
I'm gonna say it's not over until someone sings. That's all I'm saying. There's plenty of time in here.
Patriot's making a bunch of fish traps. Interesting. You don't see that too much. You don't see that like at all. I was wondering. I was like, why does he keep making fish?
Yeah, unless you're Malay. I mean, this is a weird choice. Okay.
He just was already invested. He said, "Okay, I'm going to do it." And you know what? That's actually probably a good choice because it's never going to get threatened.
They're completely safe. I think he doesn't have to worry about them getting ready by night. Maybe that was his fear.
So Patriot clicking up to Imp though. Is he on any gold? Did he? Yeah, that gold's done. This gold's still towered. Oh, he's on that gold in the middle. GG for yeah, just keep pushing back.
Honestly, these crossbowmen, if you can get a couple good shots from that mango, which we have seen him throw down some good shots.
Yeah, and it looks like that's going to be one, but I think those pikemen are going to do a lot of work here. Take out this Mangonel. Don't try in this situation. Don't try to run. Just get like that. Just get another shot off. The Mangonel's gonna die. It's too slow to run away. Oh, this is gonna see. We're gonna see a lot cleaned up though, just with that pikeman. They're gonna clean up all this siege because they got nothing to back them up. I really would have liked to see Brian go into skirmishers. I mean, his eco's a little weak to back it up, but they would have countered both the pikeman and the crossbowman. Oh, Patriot with the 48-minute wheelbarrow. Nice. But in a game like this, always hard to mix it. What's the rating for these players? I think about 1900. I think that's about where Patriot is.
I think so. Here,
I'm not 100% sure about Brian at the moment.
When Imp and Arb come in, this is gonna be an interesting game.
Right, and I think Patriot's setting up for a castle draft. No. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I said that too soon. I saw his res. I saw that he had 81, but I couldn't see the castle actually be in place. But yeah, he took that back. Oh, Racer saying 1K 8. Nice. Thanks, Racer. Yeah. So that castle, there's a Mangonel in range. And is there another one coming out?
This castle, yeah. Why would you not put all of your villas on the other side? Okay. Well, he's fine. Okay.
There's 3 villas just hanging out, not doing anything.
Yeah, they're just guarding the battering ram, just watching it.
Gosh, I'd really like to see Patriot throw something. GG's from Brian. Okay, is this channel named after the rating pool or vice versa? Well, wait. What? Is this channel named after the rating? Are you calling Voobly a rating pool? Voobly is the client that a lot of people play on, if not most. It's definitely the where the professionals play. So at one point in time, Voobly made a Twitch channel, and it's really used very community based. Like myself and Trey have our own channels, but we're here to cast things. All right, well, Trey, we're gonna go back to game lobby so they can launch.
Yeah.
And,
okay.
What are your that was a great game to see. What are your points that you'd like to point out there?
Yeah, with a Mangonel shot, we have to talk about the shot. That right there, that game would have been over if those Mangonels had died 100%. You know, and seeing that was just a major turning point. I think the tower rush being handled so well by Patriot really is what kept him in the game. You know, if he had,
but then continued by Brian as well.
Right, Brian was relentless with those Spanish builders building those towers, but I mean, Patriot didn't let it affect him. He came forward. He kept with what he knew he could do. He knew he could do Mangonels. He knew he could do crossbows together. He knew that's been working for him. We've seen it, 2 times already. So he went for it. He stayed true, and it worked out for him. I don't know. I loved it. I'm really impressed with how Patriots played this tournament so far.
Yeah, he's just got that calm, cool, collected approach to it. He doesn't other than that huge mango shot, we don't see too many mistakes from his play style.
No, absolutely. He's been reserved. He's been I would love to see, an aggressive Civ now from him, something that I guess who would I like to see? Maybe Franks. I don't think Franks would be bad on this map. We haven't seen him play, but the mobility and stuff I think would be nice to see. We've only seen archers really mostly. Right. The Huns kind of got took off too fast. They kind of yeah.
Well, you know what I'm looking forward to see? So we've seen 3 games of Patriot in this tournament so far, and every single game he's picked Italians.
Yeah.
I'd like to finally see a different Civ from him. I'm excited to see what he's going to be doing different here.
Watch him pick something like Britons and just straight up crossbowsmen again, or like Ethiopians or something.
Yeah, he could. He definitely could.
I would love to see. Maybe Ethiopians really wouldn't be a bad choice on here either. For him, he likes to specialize in the Mangonel crossbow department. So if he had a couple show tells to kind of counter the other Mangonels, I don't know.
Well, I wonder if it's because of the fish boom though. I wonder if once he goes into another Civ, we're gonna see completely different play.
Oh yeah, should you consider maybe the fish boom more? I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I would think that might be the most effective part of the strategy, but I'd like to be proven wrong.
Civ says Franks just do one thing spectacularly, but friggin' pie counter them so well. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh wait, wrong channel. Never mind. I was gonna start ask people their favorite Civ and start throwing commands, but that's it's not gonna work here.
Ethiopians with the awesome mids. That's Malay, I believe, right?
So is Infinite Fish Trap? I think that's Malay.
It's Malay. Yeah, they would do excellently. I mean, think about that. You just have that brewing in your back of a little stream. I mean, that's awesome.
All right, so we're in game here, and I'm gonna go ahead and Looks like I spawned on Patriot, so I'm going to give it a little look-see at his map here and let us know and start this game.
All right.
But anyway, so Patriot, step one, thing that can't go without noting. He's like tucked into a little nice patch here. It's kind of got a cubby hole of a TC. That can be both looked at as a good and a bad thing. Oh, are we seeing a pause? Yeah, it seems like we've got a game pause at the moment. So but we can continue.
So yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, he's got this kind of just, we'll call it a little cave, and gold to the right. He's got a lot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 deer up front to hunt that I believe he's already scouted. Yeah, he's already scouted. He sees those deer up there. Let's see his sheep. His boar. Oh, he's gonna have no boar lore. Whereas his boar has spawned behind this tree line. That's gonna hurt his food income really, like, a lot. Oh wow, I didn't realize how far this wood goes around. It looked like it thinned out like past the gold, but no, there's still one tree blocking that. This is a huge, like, already walled in little base here as far as how far around the map that wood line goes. The main stone sucks. Yeah, the main stone being back there. Like I say, if you want stone, he'll have to go down here. Those boar aren't gonna happen. And hill on the front, hill on the side. So this can be a good or bad thing depending on how he plays. If he walls up the front and he makes this to his advantage, it's good. If he gets pressured at all, he has nowhere to go. So it's gonna be up to Patriot to be the first one to be aggressive here. Well, with that, Trey, can I pass it on to you and maybe introduce Brian?
Yeah, so Brian's map kind of has the same kind of cave thing going on. He's got that weird little crescent with the trees, which is going to give him great wood. Now, Wills, I did notice something up here. Just to the top of his base, you'll see at the wood line against the map, you see this bugged stone completely surrounded by trees. I don't know if we want to say something this early. If you see just
bugged
up.
stone. Is that not his main stone, though?
I'm not sure.
It's not his main stone. And
okay.
I believe Racer's in the chat, so he'll pay attention to this stuff, and he'll know if he wants to. Racer's the admin.
No re, only admin re.
Yeah, only admin re.
Yeah, they don't get to call it only if there's a bug. But but all in all, his stone is right here. It's easily defensible. So even if he doesn't notice it until later, it's really not a problem.
Yep, it looks like that's what the pause is for. They were talking about it. Yep, okay. They went back. Yep. Okay. I gave it an admin re.
Sure. Understandable. Because that's right by his. I understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's good to have that map not played, because whoever won wouldn't have really won for the right reasons.
And especially since it's best of 3, if this is do or die for Brian, so I think it's the right choice.
Right.
Even on Krabby Boiler said, yeah. Oh, I didn't even catch the civs on that. What were the civs?
Oh, I didn't look. Darn.
Ooh.
I'm sure they'll use the same ones, though. It's always bad taste to change your civ after a re.
Yeah.
Even if it's not explicitly stated. Both had 2 boards on the opposite side of the wood lines. Oh, I didn't notice that for Brian's. Yes,
they did.
I'm glad to see admin's OP. Yes.
Yeah, they did both kind of have crappy boards.
Yeah. As much as it's nice to see something different happen, to see a map spawn that messed up, like, the game's not gonna play out for the right reasons, like if Brian would have known that about Patriot's map, like 1 or 2 towers on the front, and Patriot has nowhere to go, then
for sure,
and it's just not how let's go. Okay, so from Racer, wait, Brian can pick his civ. Brian can pick Patriot's civ. Oh, okay. Coming from Racer, Brian's gonna be allowed to pick civ now since Patriot knows Brian's civ. Wait, Brian can pick Patriot's civ. I'm confused.
It was such an interesting map, especially if someone had Biz. It would have been fun to watch. Yeah. What were you saying? What was Racer saying?
Racer's giving me the lowdown on the admin re, and I believe Brian is gonna be picking Patriot civ for him. So maybe we're saying the re favored Patriot for some reason, which it did, but
I think it really favored Brian more. Well, I think it favored both of them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh! It's not because of that. It's because Patriot picked Italians again by accident.
Oh, as a penalty for picking Italians.
Yeah, there we go. That's why. Okay, it has nothing to do with the re.
Interesting. Patriot really loving those Italians, I guess.
Yeah, as we hyped up, like, hey, I wonder what he's gonna do differently this time. His thought process is absolutely nothing. I'm still playing the Italians. What are you talking about?
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Unless the admins are watching, because then they'll fix you. But that's how it goes down sometimes. That might be a mistake. This is we can Smackdown too. Yeah.
If you're Brian, what do you do? I think if Brian, I'm a good guy, I'd go mirror Civ. Whatever I chose, I'd just mirror him. It's going to be Huns Indians.
He gave Patriot the Indians.
Indians?
So, what?
I thought I was going to be a nice guy.
He got to stay with the Huns? I'm sorry, I didn't realize. There's a difference between being a nice guy and possibly handing a game over.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Okay. Now, sure. Just tell me about Patriot's map then.
Okay, so Patriot nowhere near as walled in anymore. Definitely not. But let's see. So he's got wood lines to his right, left. They're good. His main gold is way to the right and gonna be exposed. So that's gonna be a constant issue. His main stone is to the back. Along with that, there's a lot of deer back there, and he's gonna see his. Hold on. Can I pause from here? Can I pause the game for them? I'm not sure. I got a message Racer. There's a good bit of bug on this map. Oh, and nobody can see it. I'm sorry, people. I'm the worst.
Yeah, it's the bad because we were saying the same thing. What is your Campbell's counter every unit?
Tell me the overlay again.
Yeah. Are you gonna?
Yeah, I got a message. Racer here.
Oh, you guys don't understand. It's I'm gonna beat you even when you have a counter civ. Whoa! Ooh. Yes, I like that. Disrespect.
All right, yeah, this is on. You've got it for now. As I message Racer to the side here.
So Brian's map, honestly, not bad. It's not hard to wall off if he really wants to. All in all, I think the Indians, you probably want to go scouts into knights because you know the Huns are going to go scouts, probably, into camels. You just take. I think if you're Patriot, you want to play even harder now. I think this really like yeah, she brought islands. Good call. This has to re.
I don't know. Message Racer. Well, here's the thing.
It has to re.
It doesn't have to. Patriot can still say, I don't care.
True. Very true. Which would be a cool move too. I'm liking the
good sportsmanship here.
Yeah, I'm liking the moves here.
Yeah. All right, so I'm back. Yeah, I'm not seeing an answer there, so I'll just go back to cast and I'll say what I was saying about Patriot. Yeah, we'll point it out. So he's got these 3 sheep here that's never going to get collected, and his board's behind the wood line. So yeah, it's just maybe it's a sportsmanship move here. He picked the wrong civ, so he got a penalty for that. And then wait. Now we see a game pause. Maybe now.
Yeah, maybe now.
Maybe now we're catching up here.
Could you transport sheep? I think you could transport sheep, right?
I don't think you can.
Okay, because that would be great. You know, he gets a little transport ship. That'd be fun. Transport ship. Yes, Viagra. Yes. Just start. Yes, that's what I'm saying, guys. Just freaking do it,
dude. It's even better than 2. It's 3.
Yeah, that's a lot of sheeps.
Yeah.
But you do have Indians, cheaper villas, all the counters.
Well, if we see another re here, that's good. Then I'm gonna say this one very much favors Patriot because nothing really was good for him other than maybe those extra deer.
No,
get known as the Noah strategy.
Brian really had. I mean, he had nothing to complain about. Some of his stuff was a little bit outside of his range, but all in all, he would have been fine. He could have walled up a little. Yeah, you're right. I think it does favor Patriot, but those sheep. I mean, that's 100 and what? How much is it? That's what is that? 300? Yes, 300 food.
But it compounds because not that the boar lore is something you re over, but those boar being far away make that losing those 3 sheep all the more challenging, all the more difficult, all the more annoying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sheeps can't be transported. Racer, some of us here knew that. Just play back for us with fat slob tactics. We'll pass on that one for now. I gotta assume they went back by now. I didn't get a stream ended message. Wait, there we go. We see a few seconds. Are they playing on? Looking for an update there, Racer.
I just exited a game to see if they're in the lobby. I don't know.
No, it's playing. They started back up.
Oh,
I'm at 4:45 right now, and they're just rolling with it.
how do I join the game?
So Patriot's building. You can leave the lobby and then just rejoin the lobby, and it'll do it for you. And then you speed up to catch up. But I got it for now. Next expansion needs to make sheep transportable. New meta, yes, because that's going to really play in and really change the tactics.
It would for what is that? Pilgrims?
Pilgrims, yes, that'd make a big difference. Just in pilgrims, though. So Brian's sacrificing a little bit of scout health here to deny the boar lord, but I think he went way too long. Oh, Racer said I could go for a Radwari if you want. So I want. Yep, there it is. Patriots talking about the re, so I think they're gonna go for it.
Okay.
The sheep are transportable. The Viper will exploit it.
The Viper would exploit it somehow.
Right, transporting a board together with the Vil luring it, and then what? They just chill out in the transport ship.
Yeah.
They don't fight each other in the meantime.
The Vil gets a little head start, and then the boar's like running after. Transport. Well, holy shit.
Wait, do we need 2 separate transport ships?
This is
Do we need to have a vote? And then do the HA expansion they are? Really?
What?
The boar keep attacking the Vil while they are in the barge together. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. So in a what am I trying to say? In a tournament with no rees, we see 2 admin rees in the final.
Yeah.
And you don't see that too much.
No, not really.
I promise all these people who don't watch all that much, there's usually not this much bugs or issues in this kind of way.
Yeah, that's just map generation. Happens sometimes.
Right.
Ooh.
Told you guys new meta. The hell they are not. Yeah, we need this answer. So like when you're luring a boar and you jump in the transport ship, does the boar also get in that transport ship and then the Vil just has to continually run around the transport ship and not get attacked? Or do you need 2 separate transport ships and you need to keep them in eyes of each other? I guess one could implement a little mini game in which you gotta keep running away from the boar while in the barge. You gotta run in circles, so to speak. Swimming sheep would be nice so you could explore the water with sheep. Nice. Is there a prize for this tourney or just chest pounding machismo pride? In this case, there's going to be 3 months of Voobly Silver Premium added to the winner's account of this best of 3. As this tournament grows, the prizes go up, and assuming it's if there's a minimum of 16 people, winner gets platinum for 3 months, second place gets gold for 3 months, and third place gets silver for 3 months. Remember the overlay? Yes, I just re-looked up my hotkeys. I was really scared last night. Not last night, last one, because I was like, which hotkey is it? And I was like, depending on if I'm holding control or if I'm holding alt, one of these changes the scene, and one of them turns the stream off. We're gonna be careful. But I got it. So we got about 20 seconds till this game starts. Let's cross our fingers, no more rees, and we'll get into this next game. And honestly, I'm rooting for Brian just because I want to see a game 3. I want to see this go on.
Absolutely, and I want to see him win now with the Huns v Indians. Oof.
Yeah, prove everybody else wrong.
All right, we're in game. Here we go.
All right, so I've got Patriots map.
Overlay.
You know what? Oh, I already did it. Somebody already said overlay. I already got it, man. For the first time on that we see today, I'm gonna say woodlines aren't great. There's 3 patches that he's gonna go after, but none of them are all that large. The 2 larger ones are a little bit further away. We don't see any skinny long ones spawned around him. Interesting. As far as sheep are gonna be findable, maybe waste a little bit of time. No, he is amazing sheep scouting, so he already went and found those 2 in the back. Dude, this guy is great with sheep scouting this entire tournament. He already found his 2 boar. He's gonna run into a 3rd right now. I'm thinking this guy plays a lot of Scandinavia.
Yeah, it seems like he's prepared.
Yeah, he seems to know where he's going. Wait, we have a pause again? We have a pause. Anyway, well, I'll keep going. Fish are gonna be okay. I see a few. If he docks the back, he'll have 4 to go after, which will be really nice. Oh, 5 actually. I
don't see any bugs.
Both of his golds are forward. The winner of every event will win a 3-month silver premium tournament on Voobly. Yes, at least that. Depending on if there's more players, there's more prizes. His front gold is forward and on that hill. That's not because it's like falling off the hill. That's a little bit more susceptible to rating. And then the secondary gold's right there too. So if this gets pressured, he'll lose both those golds. And where is his third gold? Third gold way in the back past those deer. So he'll find it eventually. Wow, speaking of deer, if Patriot goes and mills this, he's got 8 deer there and then another 8 to the right. Ooh. Dang. That'd be crazy. Wait, they went for Vikings? Did they mean to do Vikings?
Wow.
I don't know. I guess they changed it up.
I like it. I like it.
All right, well, if Racer lets it, if it's up to Racer, if Racer lets it fly, it flies.
Well, if they're mirroring, I like it. Cool.
Yeah. All right, well, with that, I'm going to pass it on to you. What do you have to tell us about Brian?
Yeah, Brian's map isn't bad. No, not by any means. You know, he's got a close wood line here. He's got some nice long wood lines and some close places he can wall off. His stone and his gold are in a nice position. He's already found all of his res. Nothing bugged. Fish look fine. No, really, all in all, nothing to write home about, but pretty good map.
Okay, cool. That gold's probably going to be a little bit difficult to go after.
Yeah, it depends. Maybe I'm thinking if he walls up here by the cliff, over against the trees, and just doesn't even worry about it from there, you know?
Yeah. Well, they shouldn't go for Vikes, but before we have too much restarts, 11. No, they didn't. Okay, so they didn't really mean to. Well, Racer looks like he's going to let it fly, so that's the answer. He's the admin to make the decision, so if he says go, they go. They should just play. Okay, Racer. If there's a game 3, maybe then we force the Huns Indians matchup, but we'll leave that up to Brian though, because that still sounds super questionable.
Man, this Patriot is taken from that wood line, and it is just
weak.
Yeah,
not gonna be great.
No, not really. I think I might have chosen this thick one over here to the left.
Right. Yeah. Just go back and he did scout it. Let's see how his scouting is. I think he knows. Yeah, he knows those are better back there. And I think, he knows where Brian is. No, he doesn't know where Brian is yet. Okay. Maybe he's just questioning where to go. Yeah, they're close. They just haven't run into each other yet.
There's this awkward, ridge right here, this little cliff in between the two that I think will probably come into play unless we see somebody going aggressive early. But,
right.
I don't know. I'm excited to see. What do you think, in archers or are you thinking scouts?
From both players, I think. Wait, we see Patriot on a lot of wood early, so he's going to be dropping his dock. Well, with the food bonuses, I think we're going to see scouts out of Patriot. And actually, I don't see... All right, there we go. Brian just another one of wood. So probably scouts from Brian as well. What is this resolution? Yeah, this is what's called 2K, so just you can see a little bit more of the map, that's all.
In feudal, we get the cheaper worship by 15%. What do you think about that? Do you think that's enough to convince you to try and get some fishing ships to go for that sneaky galley, or do you think you just try and play this straight up?
Let's see.
I don't know if I would
if we take a look at scouting, let's see, has anybody really found each other yet? No. Maybe I make a fire galley or two just to make sure if I can do damage, I land the damage, or if not, then then at least I know I'm protected. But I'd like to get scouting. I probably would just scout the water line with my scout first to see who's docked where before I invest in that. If Brian have a little bit of trouble bringing this board back, the board gave up on him.
Worried Patriot might have a little fun there with it, but he's getting ballsy by the TC.
Yeah, Brian trying to force him in there with some walls, but nah. Patriot's gonna go the other way and make it a non-issue here. Yeah, so Brian's getting that board back. It took a while, took some extra effort, but he got it back, so he's gonna be okay. Looking good, 20 vills to 19, keeping it close. But Patriot on fish earlier than the other player. We keep seeing this back to back from him.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it really depends on, are we going to see farms a lot earlier? Because of that early upgrade, that automatic farm upgrade, it's, you're going to have a nice little bonus right off the bat if you have early farms going into feudal. But then again, those fish do make a really efficient trade for wood versus food there. You build one fishing ship and it fish the rest of the game almost. So I kind of like the investment into fish early.
I think Patriot here, he's thinking Castle Age maybe, because he's already walling up pretty heavily over to the bottom of his map.
Yeah, I like that. I like that choice. They're both kind of evenly matched in the feudal age, and so if he can just hold off and then advance to the castle age, that's going to be a big advantage for him.
Maybe notice as gold isn't too favorable.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna, so he's gonna wall up past that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think he left. I think there's a hole there. I'm pretty sure he left. I hope Brian doesn't show him right now, but there's a
hole.
He doesn't realize. There's a hole right in the beginning, right at that wall.
He just walked right through it.
Yeah, I didn't even notice. Oh, so Brian looked like he was going forward. He's probably thinking he was gonna drop towers, but he got scouted.
Yeah, I like this.
We'll see some real nonsense here.
Oh, run around, get her, get to the wall, lady.
Wait. So we see. Wait, are all these vills gonna make it through? But they're not gonna.
Oh no.
Yeah, you gotta get that scout in that fight. But remember, that scout's hurt from a while ago when he was delaying a board. That scout's gonna go down. I think these vills end up cleaned up.
Brian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that scout out of there. No. There you go, Patriot. Just run away. Nice.
No, I like
this. I like this play for Patriot.
Brian's sending one vill. Oh, the hurt vill back. Wait, so that's pretty good micro out of Brian. But now we just see all this time wasted. So who's gonna make the next good move here? Brian put in a barracks down. They're both grabbing double bit axe.
There you go.
So where's Brian? So he's gonna be putting an archery range over to Patriot's up above him. Yeah, archer skirm mix probably. But the villagers keep coming in. So there we go. So this is what we need to see. Brian's gonna try to wall these vills out in order to get this archery range up. I think he's gonna be okay. That scout's gonna go down real quick. Yeah, okay, so don't fight. Quick wall yourself in. I think he's gonna send one vill back to do it. No, Brian's gonna get cleaned up here. He's caused a lot of idle time though. But all he has to do is turn around. Okay, so what was that? Patriot put more walls down, so I think he's gonna keep Brian out. He's slowed him down just enough. But I don't think either player is aware of. Patriot still has that hole in the front of his wall there.
Is Brian sending more vills? Oh, he really wants them.
Wow.
Now, did he play like this the other two games in the tournament? I don't know. We didn't get to cast him.
No.
I would be intrigued to see if maybe he won his other games with tower rushes.
Well, if I'm him, knowing what he knows map wise, I think I'm still dropping 2 towers. Oh wait, he's going after all those deer. That's what his plan is here.
Okay.
But I'd still tower that 4-piece gold, and then I would later drop another tower closer and just pressure that other gold. That's
true.
Instead, he's going after mill.
A tower is going to be a tower would be a big move. A defensive tower by gray would be a smart move, I think, here, or an offensive tower by yellow. Either way, on that goal would be a big move.
Mm-hmm.
What is this archer doing?
Well, Brian's forward with he's forward with archer. He's grabbing all those deer, which is going to be a really nice food income for him.
Let me say these 8 fish.
He's dropping a tower, but I really don't like where he's putting it.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that spot, especially because there's a double layer of wall he doesn't know about.
It's just not doing anything for him.
Now,
I really would have liked to see it at the top of that cliff there. It'd be doing bonus damage on anything it ever run into.
Oh, yeah. And it could still attack that palisade. That would be huge.
Actually, that'd be great. I'd still like to see that even now. Just
economy-wise,
he's going through. He's going through with vills. So he's going to be dropping a tower somewhere eventually. Here
comes more archers to help fight it off. Let's see.
Yeah, so he's... Brian's up 6 military to 2, so he's going to be able to waltz in and do whatever he wants here now. But being forward, all Patriot has to do to defend this is switch to skirmishers, and he'll be okay for now.
Yeah, absolutely. Now there are 8 fish for Patriot and none for Brian.
Right, so there we go. So tower going in for Brian, but like, what's the point of putting it there? What's it doing for anybody? Well, it is forcing Patriot to react with a panic tower, but why? I don't even drop that tower. I don't care about that little patch of wood. That tower's not threatening anything. But then Brian also making a bad call by trying to force it down with his 3 villagers. It's not going to get done in time, and it's not even in a useful place. You've done damage. Delete that tower, Good for you.
I mean, maybe he doesn't see it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe he just didn't.
Oh, he just didn't see it.
I'm not sure.
Is he gonna keep trying to go back? Brian, don't do that. That's not the right call. So he's just gonna leave it there.
Brian's food is looking rough right now.
Yeah.
It is looking.
Oh, he's only
rough,
got 6 food in the bank.
So much of fish. I mean, now look at this. We're the food difference. We got Patriot Archer coming in now from Patriot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a smart choice. Because if you're gonna go archers, I think it's a smart choice to do feudal age when you're having this, skirmisher versus archer fight. Might as well.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Nimino? Yeah. So that's really gonna make a difference here. I'd really like to see a stable, like mix a few scouts in to take out these skirmishers. Even the Vill's gonna go fight. They'll fight pretty effectively against skirmishers here. But now once the skirmishers are in range of the tower, they have no use. Is Brian just not able to mix in skirmishers? Yeah, just because he doesn't have the food income, I guess.
Yeah.
Moment. But there we go. Stable going up. So he's
That's a good little bundle of archers, though. I mean, if they get somewhere effective, if he can get to the castle age, that would be quite a force. Now he's mixing in a. It looks like he's mixing in a scout. He's mixing in a stable for scouts.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, let's see. Make sure he gets. That's what we've seen all tournament. Players making the right choices, but they're just a little behind in the execution of it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Patriot, that is a lot of scrims. That's going to be hard to take on as Brian.
Yeah, so he's got 2 scouts queued up. No chance in this map without any fish. I missed the entire group stage. Oh, it's okay, Nimino. You can always watch the VOD.
Yeah, this is so Patriot is up 1, right?
Yeah, up 1-0.
And this is a best of 3, so if Patriot can take this game again, then that's it. But if not, we'll push it to a game 3 if Brian can pull.
Yep, so looks like, do I see a couple skirmishers in there mixed in? Yep, but off with the clutch house by Patriot, blocking off that hole.
Blinker, I think it's the 13 fish difference that they have here. I think that's what's making it seem like he's just got more vills. It's just, his vills can focus on other things and just still have that same output.
Yeah, Patriot's on his thinking about castle. He's got 700 food in the bank, 100 gold.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
he's
that's
working
a great
on
call. Imperial Scrim are just going to be eat these feudal age archers.
Right. Let's see. So but Brian just keeps using so many vills just all over the place, and they're not really getting used in any effective way.
I think he's overcommitting here. I really do.
It's like he's just kind of lost. He mixed in another stable.
It feels like Patriot's defending so well, he just can't break in anywhere. He can't just, and he's gonna be. There's no way he's getting here on the left. I mean, it's all wood line.
Right. If only they knew that it was open in the front. It's fine. Sounds like resonance. All right. Which one of us sounds like res? But okay, we'll take that.
I like this. He's gonna try and break through here, but it's not gonna do anything.
You know what though?
He's still spinning his wheels.
So Patriot's gonna be the first one up to castle. What's he gonna like? Okay, so he's gonna grab the elite skirmisher upgrade, but is he gonna be able to push that hard? The way it's set up right now, is he really gonna be able to go forward? Or is he just gonna be able to defend even better? You think he goes knights?
Yeah, absolutely. He's got that good food economy. I mean, he's got plenty of access to gold, no problem. I say he goes knights.
Thanks, Dubs.
He's gonna have the scrims with the archers. The knights are gonna be able to help with the archers. The knights are gonna help with the very mobile scouts. I think it could be a good play.
Okay, cool. Ratings. These players about 1800 to 1900. Yeah, this is Willis, and Trey's with me. Okay, so about to see Castle Age come in.
What's the time difference here? It's like a
time difference between you and me. There isn't one.
No. I'm sorry. A minute and a half. Was it a minute and a half difference on Castle Age?
Yeah. It looks like it's. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, about a minute and a half. So that's gonna. Really matter. That's gonna be enough to get crossbowman, skirmisher in.
Yeah, definitely.
Based on the res. He's not sitting on too much res.
Siege workshop. Yeah, there we go.
That's good. Yeah, crossbowman upgrade coming in. But you see this.
What you talking
Brian
about?
Still
in the chat.
Brian still has so much archers mixed in with no skirmishers. That's just a poor decision.
This is the second time, because in the earlier game I remember.
Patriot opened himself.
No.
Brian's gonna. I don't think Brian shouldn't dive in though. Brian, turn around with those archers.
Yeah.
There's so much there.
Whew. And now crossbow coming in.
But still, with those villas that are chopping wood, if you put a tower on that cliff. It's such a good spot for later on.
We're seeing fish traps that come in again.
Oh yeah,
so
more fish traps out of Patriot.
Yeah, I like that.
Nice. Wait, oh, in the back.
Yeah,
okay.
Chase these down. Chase these archers down before Castle H hits. Yeah.
Is Brian gonna have the res though? Does he work? Oh, yeah, he's gonna have the res for upgrades.
Here we go.
Crossbowman Bodkin. I don't think. Bodkin. Oh, Patriot does have Bodkin. I missed that.
I didn't see ballistics come in yet. Do you see a?
No ballistics for either player. So Patriot doing pretty smart right now. He's letting his skirmishers go ahead, and he's just taking his crossbowman back to defend this unit. No, he's putting the university up. I thought that was
if I'm Brian, would you consider maybe canceling Bodkin and queuing up some knights over here from his 2 stables?
Oh, I didn't know he had 2 stables. Well, it looks like he's doing that anyway. He's got the res for it.
Look at that! Look at that!
But he's gonna walk right into those crossbows.
Oh, those scrims!
Oh, they're cleaning up so many archers. Yeah.
Oh man.
It was a poor choice. Yep, and threw away 1 knight, and there goes the. Oh no, it's gonna run away with 4 health.
Woo.
I think
these archers just took out.
I think they're about to get pierced. Oh. Well, I'm looking at look at the middle of the map now. The archers are gonna be right in the middle of both the archers and
Patriot. GG's.
Yeah. All right. So Patriot. Wow. Good game, Patriot. Yeah, that was good though. Really, pushing Brian to the middle of the map there and getting his archers cleaned up.
You know what was the turning point? I think
I'd say it's choices again.
Yeah, Patriot fighting off those 4 vills coming in early and trying to drop a tower. Maybe if he hadn't have scouted that, if he hadn't have seen it, that would have went differently. Maybe I'm thinking that would have been a different ball game with towers coming up. But what else? Were there some other big moments that you saw?
Yeah, I'd say it's all just like a decision-making thing. Like I kept pointing out, like Brian was going after some good things here, but just like not executing on them. Like his first towers were kind of questionable. Yeah, should just placed him on that gold. Like he knew that was Brian's. He knew that was Brian knew that was Patriot's main gold there, and that secondary gold right to the side. Like 2 towers in the area would have completely changed. Like you can see how heavy Patriot is on that gold.
Yeah,
and it's just like it just hurts to see. Yeah, the fish not going any fishing ships. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
So it's all just like we seem to see some stuff here. It's good choices, bad execution kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So but yeah. So GG to Patriot, winner of Weekend Smackdown 2. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, gotta make sure to say some of that as well here.
Whew. Yeah, what a tourney. That was a good. I love seeing Scandinavia, seeing a good competitive Scandinavia. Like I was saying earlier, one of my favorite maps.
Yeah, it's always nice to have these tournaments. We mix it up a little bit. Weekend Smackdown. You can see this channel every week about this time. Each week we do something different. As of right now, next week's not already picked out, but it'll be the same kind of setup. Let's say today started at 1400 GMT. You show up, the lobby's open for half an hour. You just got to show up, say anything similar to I want to play, and then we go. And then the brackets are made 15 minutes after sign up closes, and we go for it. This week brought in Trey for the first time. Thanks for being here, Trey.
Yeah, I had a great time. I'm really glad you pulled me in on such a cool tournament. We saw some really great gameplay, some great bada boom, some Megan L shots coming in. We saw some sneaky fires that I was hoping for. We saw some tower rushes. Honestly, it was a really dynamic tournament. I'm really glad I got to even see it.
Yeah. Well, Trey, if you'd like to, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself. We didn't really do too many introductions here, so why don't we
for sure,
do your thing.
First time casting with Willis. I'm kind of new to streaming AoE. I recently just finally got into PC gaming and bought my computer probably 8 months ago and immediately picked AoE back up. I had been wanting it. I'd actually been watching streams before I could afford to build my PC and everything. I was so pumped. So now I'm here. I've got my own channel. It's TreyW95. I usually stream in the evenings. I'm on Eastern time with Willis, so it's usually 6:30, 8:30, that kind of Eastern time, so which I think is 23:30 GMT or something like that. So, yeah, I'm loving it. I hope to be casting more, and I'm really just excited to be here.
Cool stuff, Trey. Definitely happy to have you. Thank you for filling the spot. Dr. Dre showing up in chat saying, good job. Wait, I shouldn't say that. Demi's Red. Sorry. Nickname, call him Dr. Dre. Doesn't make any sense if you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, another American caster. What's wrong with that, Nimino? Dude, this game needs more US people showing up. But I will say, the cluster of people on the East Coast, like every time, the more you meet people, like not calling anybody out, but I know 3 of us from Pennsylvania, 1's Maryland. It seems people are all clustered together.
Wow, yeah, you guys are there. I'm down in Kentucky.
Yeah,
but USA.
American casters are the worst.
Oh my god!
It's residents.
Can we get a shadow ban here? No,
no, shadow ban Nimino. That's not your best choice. Sorry, Trey. You've been kicked out. Pennsylvania. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, Pennsylvania. Reading, Pennsylvania to be exact. But anyway, yeah. So try to ban me 11.
No.
If we were on my own channel, I'd give you the fake ban command. But I think the Voobly official keeps it a little bit more I'm gonna say consistent. So we're not gonna roll into something else. We'll just find somebody to host and send it their way.
Cool.
But give me a minute while we do that, while I decide who I'm looking for here. Because as of right now, I'm not seeing anybody to host. So let's check. Maybe somebody different. They're not going to be might not know what's going on, but let's check this out.
Oh wow, this is going to be awesome.
Oh, we've got a lot of people who are showing up from other games. No, nobody that I see that's usually on this list. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. It says next time you want to be seen, next time we'll be around. What's it? Demi's Red is going to be on. I think in about 3 hours he'll be on this channel. But everybody, that's it for now. So Trey, thanks for joining us, and see you all next time.
Yeah, y'all have a great day.
Bye-bye.